Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to make a quick and easy contemporary surrealist collage digital artwork. What an absolute mouthful. Okay, let's get into it. So, what you want to do first is grab your images that you want to combine. So for me, I've got an image of a mountain landscape. This will be the base of the collage. Then I have a mushroom and some stars, which will act as the skyline of the image. You can find your own images on places like unsplash.com or pexels.com. Alright, so you can use the I button to switch off the visibility for certain layers, and we're just going to do that now with the mushroom and stars and focus on the mountain. Now, click on the pen tool and cut out your landscape image by selecting it. Right-clicking and hit Make Selection. Then select the lasso tool and right-click again and click Layer via Copy. Now hit the I button on the original landscape image and you should see your selection on its own layer. Now do the same with the next image. I'm going to select the mushroom, so click on the pen tool again. Right-clicking and hit Make Selection. And then right-click and select Layer via Copy. Then click the I button on the original image, and there we have our mushroom. I won't need to cut out the night sky image as it already works naturally. Now, I'm just going to duplicate the mushroom layer. Resize it to be smaller. And then I'm going to make a hue and saturation effect. Right click and hit clipping mask above the second mushroom layer to make sure it only affects that layer. Then I'm going to move the hue slider and change the color of the mushroom to give the picture more variety. Then I'll select the layer mask for the hue and saturation effect. Then a black brush. I'll just paint over the part of the mushroom that I don't want that hue and saturation effect to change, which in this case is the stem of the mushroom. Now we are going to make the shadows for the mushrooms. First, you have to duplicate both the mushroom layers. I will click on both the duplicated layers, and now clicking Merge Layers. Now right-click on that layer and select Blending Options. Go down to Color Overlay and tick it. Now make the color black and hit OK. Now with the black layer selected, hit the Move tool, which is this one right here, and make sure that Show Transform Tools is selected. Now rotate the shadow image so it kind of looks like this. When you're happy with its placement, go up to filter, then blur, then Gaussian blur and click. Then adjust it till it begins to look more like a shadow. You can also lower the opacity of the image if you'd like to blend it in more. Now we are going to color grade the image. Let's start with the mountain layer. First, make a levels adjustment layer by clicking here and here. Then clip it to the mountain layer like we did previously. Just right click and then clipping mask with the layer above the mountain. Now, double click the adjustment layer and move the black arrow to the right a bit more, somewhere around 27 or wherever you want to. Now, let's make another adjustment layer, a hue and saturation layer, by clicking on the adjustment layer panel again, and then hue and saturation, then make it clip to the levels layer, which will clip to the mountain layer. Then double click on it and mess with the saturation and hue till you get some vibrant colors out of the otherwise subtle mountain. Now I want to bring the grass colors out more, so I'll make a color balance adjustment. Clip it onto the mountain layer and slide the green fully to the right, and click Preserve Luminosity. Now everything is a little greener, but we can fix this by clicking on the color balance layer and clicking the layer mask button down here. Now there's a blank rectangle next to the color balance layer. Make sure to click on it. And then click the brush tool, make sure it's black, and now pretty much anywhere you paint, you will get rid of the green color, and whatever you don't paint will stay the same. So I'm going to paint black over everything that isn't the grass. Now, if you want to go backwards, then just select a white color and you can return any green colors. Now, for finishing touches, I'm going to add a brightness and contrast adjustment layer at the top of my layers and move the contrast up and move the brightness down a little. So, there you have it. A beautiful, beautiful landscape portrait image of whatever, really. You can really do whatever for this, and it turns out very collagey, very beautiful, and yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. There will be more on the way. Thank you so much for watching.